What's going on, guys? FaZe Meek here, and today I'm just going to be bringing you guys a quick little commentary. Once again, I'm an editor, I'm not a player, as you guys know, so don't pay too much attention to the gameplay. I also don't play Xbox enough to really get quality gameplay or, commentary-worthy games, so all this is just a game of domination on firing range. I thought that I'd do Black Ops this time to just switch it up a little bit, since I'm always on Modern Warfare 2. I just started playing this game again recently, and it's actually really fun. I hated it when it first came out, but now that I'm kind of getting a hold of sniping a little bit more on it, it's not bad. I actually really enjoy sniping on it. If I'm actually trying to win and not, like trying with a red gun, it just makes me mad. But other than that, it's actually a lot of fun. So yeah, just quick game of domination. I was on a 2-bar the whole time, and I didn't realize it until halfway through. But I kind of like the lobby, so I just decided to stay. And I actually ended up getting a really bad quad feed later on in the game that you'll see. It was really sloppy, but once again, I was on a 2-bar, and I am definitely not sniper. Like, I'm an editor, and I never go for kill feeds. I always just trick shot on Modern Warfare 2 usually, or just play free for all. So I'm definitely new to the whole kill feed scene. And believe it or not, the quad feed that I got in this game was actually my very first quad feed I've ever got, which is really surprising that it was in Black Ops on 2-bar. But anyways, yeah. So I figured that while you guys are watching this gameplay, I could tell you real quickly the story about how I got in FaZe, because a lot of people asked to hear it, so I figured I'd go ahead and tell you guys. I'll just give you the whole history of my YouTube background. Basically, I started off just like everyone else, just picking up an Xbox and just trying my balls off in COD 4 and all that stuff. And when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I learned about quick scoping, and I started doing that. And I, obviously, like everyone else, you start quick scoping, dicking around in private matches, and you end up learning how to trick shot. And so that's what happened. And around the time that I started learning how to trick shot, I got invited to join a clan that my friend, two good friends of mine that I'm still good friends with today, Ethan and Dustin, Token and Deviate, they invited me to join Claw. And I joined Claw, and that's where my first, that's when I created my first YouTube channel and started recording and all that stuff, and so that was a good time. After Claw kind of started to get old for me, and I started to realize that I maybe wanted to go somewhere with this YouTube thing, I actually left Claw, and I decided to try to join another clan, and that was the point that I met Lyfoon, who was in Dare at the time, and he was like my favorite editor. He was everyone's favorite editor at the time, actually, because he was really creative and did all sorts of cool stuff at the time, and still good friends with him today too, actually. But that's when I met him, and he actually really helped me out. He kind of put in a good word for me to a couple people to maybe, or I think he did. I hope he did, otherwise I'm just telling you guys some false information, but he put in a good word for me to edit some Dare Members episodes, and so I was really excited about that. Through Lyfoon, I actually met, actually it wasn't through Lyfoon, it was a friend of mine, Preston, that's what it was, who was in Optic. He was Optic Dawn, and then he was Darth Dawn and Darth PJ, but he actually... He was an Optic at the time, and he knew a lot of people, so he kind of put in a good word for me to Flo, to let me edit some Dare episodes and kind of show him what I had. And so I started talking to Flo, Evan, and through that I ended up getting to edit whose episode was it? It was number 7. Yeah, I edited number 7's episode, and that was the first like big edit I had done. I was really excited about that, and that actually ended up coming out really well at the time. I mean, it's obviously terrible now, but it was good at the time, and right when I edited that, I actually joined WP, and I was in WP for about, it was like, couldn't have been more than a few weeks before the Dare editing contest came out. And I did the Dare editing contest, and with a lot of help from Preston as to just like, making sure Duncan and all the other Dare editors saw my entry, and I placed second in the Dare editing contest, and only the first place person got to join Dare, so I didn't get to join right off the bat. First place was Nigga Camo, and after a little while, Nigga Camo added me, and we started talking and kind of became friends. And a couple weeks later, after editing a couple more episodes, in that time span, I actually edited Prizzy's episode, which was my first FaZe episode. Flo got me hooked up with that, but I edited a couple more Dare episodes. I think it was for Fuse and one other person, and then Duncan had me edit Dare cams, and at that point I kind of knew I was going to be in, but I did my best on that, and after Dare cams was done, I got into Dare, and that was where it all really kicked off for me, and I was super excited about that. Through that, then I ended up getting to know Fade a little bit better, and Prizzy, I started editing a couple of Prizzy's episodes, and just kind of started getting my name out there a little bit more and getting a little more exposure, and became real good friends with a lot of people, Fatal and Dare Farrell and a bunch of people. And then a little while into Dare, things got a little crazy with the leadership, and I decided to leave. So I left, and there was a big fiasco with that, but I ended up joining SOAR after that, because Ninja was nice enough to recruit me. And so I joined SOAR, and got pretty close with a couple of the SOAR people, and it was really cool that Ninja and Banks let me just hop on board without any sort of trial or anything. So that was cool, and Ninja's a real nice guy. Same with Banks. But yeah, throughout that I was in SOAR for a few months, and then edited a few things for them, and it was right around the time that I edited for FaZe Twist and FaZe Eben that I got invited to join FaZe. And everyone likes to hear of how exactly I got recruited, so I'll tell you that real quick as this commentary is coming to an end. But I edited Eben's episode, and I did it in one night because that's all the time I had to edit, and it came out not that good, and I had to render the intro, or I had to re-edit the entire thing, actually, is what it was, because the song sampled a copywritten song. So when I had to re-edit the entire thing, I redid it in one night again, and it came out the next day. And Seabass, he messaged me, and he was like, "So did you find anyone else to edit episode for?" Because I was always asking him to get me FaZe people to edit for, and I was like, "No," and he's like, "Oh, okay, well that won't really be an issue anymore." And I didn't even think anything of it when he said that, but then afterwards, no, he asked me to redo the intro, is what it was, and I was just like, "What do you mean? I already re-edited the entire thing." He's like, "No, the intro, it says FaZe Meek," and I was like, "No way!" Like, I was so excited, but yeah, that's how I got recruited to FaZe, and yeah, and that's where I'm at now. So that's just a little background of my YouTube history and all that good stuff. For anyone that's wondering how they can, get anywhere in YouTube, it's basically just follow the same path that I did. Just start off small and just kind of make connections and work your way up, and just don't try too hard. And if it's gonna happen, it'll happen. And if it won't, it won't. But yeah, so that's all I really want to talk to you guys about today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little commentary and you enjoyed my sloppy first quad feed ever. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next upload. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.